Live simply, dream big, be grateful, give love, laugh lots.
Please present yourself in Portuguese.
You go first? No.
Olá, o meu nome é Mónica, venho da República Tcheca. Aqui no Porto eu faço um estágio em engenharia civil.
Olá, chamo-me Vita, sou da Holanda e estou a estudar cá no Porto.
Meu nome é Alex, eu sou brasileiro. Eu também morei no Canadá por 9 anos, então com 18 anos eu me mudei para o Canadá.
Eu sou Chiara, eu venho da Itália, tenho 29 anos.
Olá, meu nome é Cristina, originally Cristina. Venho da Eslováquia. Eu estou a estudar, a fazer doutoramento da economia. Sou economista.
Okay. What brought you to Portugal?
That's a good question. It's actually a long story. I came to Portugal the first time when I was 2 years old with my parents because we had a wedding. And then my parents and my brother and me went every summer since I'm 7 years old, every year, camping 4 or 5 weeks. I liked it so much that in the 3rd year I had to go on Erasmus somewhere. And then I saw on the list, oh, I can go to Portugal.
My requirements were, I want to already speak the language, and I want to be a little bit familiar with the culture. So I was like, okay, UK, Spain, Portugal. Portugal was the cheapest.
In Italy, we don't have so much work. That's why it was for me, mostly in the last years, to find a proper job with a job contract.
There was specifically 2 options. The first one was Vienna, and I really wanted to go to the university there because it's like top 50 on the world. And when we stand out from the train, there was minus 13 and really strong wind. And I've already knew that there is the second option to go to Porto. I checked the weather in Portugal, and there was written that here is plus 13. We are not going to live somewhere where it's minus 13, and it was only like October.
So how would you define your relocation experience to Portugal?
I think it went very fluently, but also because like I said, I came in different parts every time.
It's like reborn, really. Here I can be relaxed, I can chill, I can meet new people. It's amazing. There are lots of parks and foreigners everywhere. Everybody speaks English. It's amazing because in Italy no one speaks English.
For me it wasn't that difficult. I've already lived in France for a year, so it wasn't exactly new for me. But I don't know, the worst part for me was to start packing things in our apartment. Because we have sort of already built our home back in the Czech Republic, and the moment we started packing I was like, okay, this is for real. That I'm actually going somewhere where I'm not sure it's going to be better. I would say that it would be more difficult if we wouldn't go as a couple.
No.
Okay, 4. Name one thing you love in Portugal and one thing you don't like.
Bureaucracy and how things are a little bit slow, things don't really work.
Food. As an Italian, sorry, but sometimes it's very hard.
So cold inside. In our country you are going out, coming back to apartment and there's 26. Here,
I would say so.
13 outside, 13 inside.
Like the moment you have to get out of the bed, you actually have to start functioning in the extremely cold apartment. That's quite bad.
Coming from a technology point of view, Portugal is really behind. There's no Amazon here. It's really hard to order things online.
The first things I noticed already since the beginning that I was here, it's like you're never too much saying, okay, I'll be there, or for example, oh, let's meet next week, that time there. That doesn't happen. Maybe it's me or them or everything, but it's way more on the moment.
Yeah, and the one thing that you love in Portugal, for me, I guess it's the mentality of the people and of the whole country, because it doesn't seem like there's any extremism going on in any form, basically. Like, everyone is quite calm. I just feel, in general, very relaxed atmosphere everywhere I go.
Places, beaches, people.
Making you more like a culture to go outside, also because the houses are cold, but to go outside, that you have the sun, and the sun is really stronger. I think, at least that's what I feel here.
It's like, okay, free weekend, so what do we do?
Saturday trips.
Yeah, which we didn't know before.
On Sunday, we can watch a TV series, wow!
Yeah.
When I wake up at 5, I walk to the street and I saw people that are smiling at 6 a.m. So they are happy for nothing. Maybe they are happier than me.
We were on the beach every day, and every day I gave a call to my mother, like, Mother, yes, it is perfect, just listen to it. And there was like waves.
Yeah,
Mother,
that's something.
Do you hear it? Waves, do you hear it? Waves.
Yeah, that's something really special for us.
What did you learn about the Portuguese people? I learned a lot.
People are warm, the weather is warm, and it's really great.
Usually in our country, when we say let's meet at 7, it is polite to be there at 6:58. Here, when we say 7, it is polite to be at 7:25.
You can be yourself. You can really be yourself here, and it doesn't matter if you are not wearing the right clothes or I don't know. You just have to be yourself here, and everything is cool.
Portuguese people, as we understand it, are not direct people. And Christina is extremely direct, so you can imagine what the Portuguese person do if she's asking them, like, how much money do you make? And you know, for her that's a regular question, you know, what she asks in Czech Republic and all around, and pretty much, like, not many people have any problem with it. But here in Portugal, like, you can see their faces frozen immediately, looking like, what is happening? Okay, so number 6. Would you imagine living here your life, raising kids here? That's a difficult one.
Yes.
I don't imagine myself living here my whole life.
Now I have a boyfriend, a Portuguese boyfriend. I met him when I started doing writing my thesis. So yeah, it's easy with him as well, because now he has his family here. So I have my family, not my family, but I also have places to go to.
Now that I have a job, I can stay here for the rest of my life, probably. Raise kids, I don't know, because I'm not keen of be a mother for now. But yeah, of course, because raising kids is, I think, the real love, the pure love that you can feel.
Oh no, I still like Czech Republic. I always thought that I would get a house there or raise my kids there, but I don't know, who knows. There is no way of knowing how we are going to feel in a few years. So, like, for now we want to stay, but God knows for how long.
In our case, we would need to plan kids.
Yeah, there will be some serious planning involved.
There is no just like, oh, it happened.
So what tip would you give to someone in your age moving here?
Okay, just call me or Vital or Omer, that's right. And then we can see each other, and then we can chill, and then we'll help you to find a apartment and go out, hanging out, and cerveza, fino, you know.
Don't be afraid and go for it, because Portugal is an amazing country. And it seems like full of opportunities right now.
Yeah, just give me a call. Just give me a call. We will have a coffee, cigarette with somebody, or a vegan meal, and we can discuss it.
If you can work from home, if you can work remotely, that would be great. Because, like I said, things are really cheap here, and the wages are not so great. So if you can make a lot of money and live here, that's great.
In Portuguese, apparently, I don't know the expression, but they have an expression, something like Porto illness or Porto malady, which basically means that expats who come here want to stay here for life. So that's already saying something, that it's not just a couple of people deciding to live here. It's actually a phenomenon that the foreigners who come here love it here as much that they actually want to stay for a longer time.
Something last you wanna say that is not being told?
I do miss my parents. There's some ups and downs. Sometimes you miss them more, sometimes you miss them less.
I would say that if anybody of you is thinking about moving to Porto, do it now. Because Porto, in my opinion, is like a new London or new Paris. Everybody wants to live here. And in this case, this is like the right time to come, right time to buy a flat, right time to settle the business, right time to find the people, because right now people here and living here are those who came because of the heart, because of the atmosphere here, because they tried to find the culture, tried to find the perfect place.
It's not nice if you come to Portugal and you cannot speak Portuguese, okay? Because there are too many people that are here and speak their own language. So once you come, just call me and then we go to the Portuguese class.
So your life actually becomes a lot easier, and you start you also open your mind. It's always worth it. It's always recommended. At least do that at least once in your life.
That's all.
Grazie a tutti per avermi ascoltato, sono Chiara e se venite in Italia chiamatemi.
Děkujeme, že se koukáte, sdílejte video a mějte se krásně.
Thank you very much.
Olá.
Ahoj, ďakujeme, že ste sa pozerali, zdieľajte video a volajte, ak niečo potrebujete.
Bye.
Lo que tengo te hace falta y lo que tengo te hace hacer más completo.